The wheel to the dark Mjolnir returns as he sits on his throne of thought to answer your questions. Now, this one comes from Dreadful Scholar, and his email is entitled Lost, Confused, and Lonely in Life. Now, bear with me, Magnus. This one is a longer email. To say, Tyrone, I love watching your videos. You seem to be a well-rounded, goal-oriented person who has a grasp on what you want in life. So I figure you can help me on a very pressing situation I have been dealing with in my life. I'm a 21-year-old Caribbean American male. I'm very lost and confused and lonely in my life. To give you some background, I grew up in a very isolated home environment. Both of my parents came from different islands of the Caribbean and never went to college to obtain a better understanding of life, knowledge, and pursuit of a career. They just came to make money. At a younger age, I grew up with a lack of motivation and support from my parents, dealing with personal interests in school due to their commitment to make sure we had food and shelter. I was bullied in school and had to go through so much with my parents to make friends. So I pretty much made relationships that stayed in school, no outside contact, which dissolved once I graduated, along with their newfound religious routine where we continue to attend church, but the home environment doesn't reflect what is being taught. I hate being at home. The isolated home environment that they indirectly created has led me to be very depressed about my life. This created an unhealthy serving of low self-esteem, social anxiety, and a broken mental perspective of myself. I took passion in art in high school, so I went to a private art college, which was the best experience but the worst decision in my life. Going to the college made me realize how much opportunities life has to offer and how important being social and interacting with others was in life, but it was so expensive I had to leave. In order to pay off a loan, I returned home and I worked 9-to-5 delivery job on a bike, sometimes in inclement weather, to pay it off. 2013 was the worst year of my life. I was depressed, working every day. Everyone at my job was ratchet, working to pay some child support for drug money, or for drug money. So I didn't have anyone to relate to. No social life, no motivation, nothing. Now I've transferred and returned to school. But after a year with no social life, I was out of the loop. Social anxiety became so strong I literally felt paralyzed in classes as fear gripped my entire body. I am second guessing if I should just quit art because of the whole poor artist life. Everyone tells you when conversing and getting something that will make some money so I can leave home and create a better environment for myself. Thing is, I don't know anything other than art, so I didn't leave. I don't even know what to choose to pursue. And I'm sure you can tell that from all this, I've never been in a relationship and probably never will until I get over these problems created from my childhood. I honestly don't know what to do. I'm asking for some advice and direction in my life. My home is a mentally unstable environment with little chance of improvement. I hate working at my job with no one I can relate to, and I'm lost and confused on whether to pursue my passion in school or pursue a career that would make a lot of money so I can leave home and detach myself from this misery. I know this email is long. I don't expect a video, but I am hoping for a response, as every day is just mentally and physically painful. God damn, man. Shit. Ah, man. Where do I start with helping you, brother? Well, you can't pick your parents. So we need to work on you becoming independent as soon as possible. I said it before and I said it again. Sales, 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 sales. Find something that you're interested in and you like to sell. Since you just graduated and you only have a diploma, now there's one or two things you could do. If there's a particular career that you have in mind besides art, if there's a way for you to get federal, grants and all that stuff, and a school you can go to that'll get you a full ride, definitely do that if you can. If you can look into it and do your research, a lot of times there's a lot of free rides for people that want to go away, want to get away from the household and get into school, live on campus, have their bills paid. Okay? But if you don't want to do that, just like I do YouTube on the side, and it is my passion in life, YouTube cannot pay all my bills, and at least not right now. People like the Hodge twins and Jenna Marbles and Yo Elliott Hulse and all these other people on there are the other hundreds of channels that are financially free now because of YouTube. They had to work at it. They had to dedicate themselves. At least 2 to 5 years from what I've seen, what I've noticed with channels. It takes that much dedication in your art form to become financially free with it. So some might not call it financially free, but I do, because even though some might consider YouTube work, it's not work for me because I love doing it. That's when it's not work. When you love doing what you do, that's when it's not work. And I know your art is not work for you because you love it. But sometimes we have to do things we don't want to do in order to get to where we have to, where we want to. And I don't mean like going selling your ass and things like that. I'm just saying, maybe you could work somewhere where you sell art supplies, or, where you're somehow involved in the art community. Work at an art museum. You get what I'm saying? Get a job that is going to pay for you to get your own place, even if it's meager. You get yourself the shit. I live in an efficiency. And I did it not because I can't afford a 1 or a 2 bedroom condo to rent or buy, but because I'm working on saving money, and I'm live by myself. Sarah don't live here. We'll be moving in soon, but she don't live here. This guy, all I need, trust me, I know what I need and what is just extra. So start saving your money, man. Get a job doing something that you like. And I mentioned sales earlier because sales is one of those things where you told me you don't know how to do anything else but that. All right. So the only jobs that you can get, because you don't have any other skills than your art, is something like a factory worker. Pack this, twist this nut, pull this lever, all that shit. Or you could get a sales position. In sales positions, they teach you everything you have to know. And the one good thing about a lot of sales positions is they like you raw. They like you. A lot of them won't even hire salesmen that have been salesmen before, because they want you to be a blank slate, so they can teach you all of their methods, and none of the other methods that you learn will interfere. And like I said in one of my other videos, matter of fact, that I'm going to put up today, sales is one of them things where you can, literally, you can get into sales and you can make more than a doctor or lawyer in your first year. Doctors and lawyers go to school for a long time. They get out, and it probably pisses them off, some of them off, especially, the ones that do it for the money. You know what I'm saying? That a salesman right out of high school can make as much or more money than them. It's kind of interesting, right? The ones that do it for the love of helping people and defending innocent people and, doing other thing, in trials and, court, that's different, because it's their passion. They're doing it because they love. But some people just become those particular, they take those paths in life, those careers, because of the money. That's it. It ain't for nothing else, really. So anyway, like I was saying, man, that way you'll be able to get out of the household. You won't have to live in a hypocritical household, where you go into church and they don't act like it. It's like, you Christian, you sure the fuck don't act like it. Now, I'm not Christian, I just cuss, so don't, jump on me about that. But what I'm saying is, also, because of what you dealt with, you're dealing with the whole, introversion. I used to be introverted, stayed up in my room playing video games all day. I was the best motherfucking Street Fighter 2 player that ever lived. There's no one that has ever dominated me in that game. Now, yeah, I'm washed up. I'm an old man. I don't even play it no more. But back then, couldn't nobody stop me. I got that good at my art. And, you know, it's a lonely yet gratifying thing because you learn to do something really well. And I wanted to learn how to make video games. I learned that I like to play them and I didn't want to make them. But it's still, it helped me set a goal for myself. You get what I'm saying? So anyway, I'm sure you want to be a professional artist with your art being, you know, put in museums all over the place, or who knows what you want to do. Maybe you just want to paint portraits of people and make people happy like that. I don't know. But the point is, your introversion, I'm going to get back to that. Get out there. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. And for you to get over your introversion, go to, I think it's tapping.com. Tapping.com. Learn about EFT and TFT. These are methods to get rid of that negative energy, those negative impulses. That when you see a group of people and you want to start to talk to them, that fear that enters your body at that moment, you can use a tapping method on certain pressure points that will stop that electrical impulse from your brain that causes your heart to race, that causes your sweaty palms and the fear to enter you. Okay, this will help get rid of that so that you can now start to make friends. Now, you could be just like Sarah. Sarah's like, ain't nothing to it but to do it. Like when she saw people that she was interested in talking to, she would just walk up to them and do it. I was the total opposite. I had to gather the courage, just like you, to learn to talk to people. Guess what did it for me? Waiting tables. Hey, that's another thing. That's a form of sales. You're selling yourself. You're selling your service and your kindness. You kill them with kindness, you get big tips. Some people that wait tables make more money than people with careers. I'm serious. They make a lot, you know, than what people would consider professional careers. They make a lot of money. You pick the right restaurant? Shit. Brother, trust me, you can live on your own and do well and drive a real nice car. Believe me, okay? You can be self-sufficient. You can be self-sufficient. You can. Believe it. Okay? Watch my other videos, man, on sales and motivation and, you know, relieving depression and all this. Watch those videos. Look for them. Tyrone, Magnus, depression. My videos will pop up, man. I put these tag words in my videos, okay? So a lot of times when you're looking around and you're like, oh, man, T, I need your help. Let me write him. A lot of you, and that goes for any other you, I've got like 700 videos. Like, I've got a lot of videos. Like, I've done videos. Like, I don't even know what I've done. You know, I need like a professional assistant to go through my videos and make like, you know, a highlight reel so I can make it my trailer, you know, for my channel or something. But anyway, man, you're going to be just fine. You're going to be just fine. Trust me. Look at a couple other videos that I post today. There's another brother that I answered. I want you to look at that video, okay? I want you to write down your goals. I want you to get yourself a dream board. I want you to use the EFT, the TFT. You are going to be just fine, man, okay? All these things will come to you as long as you stay focused, all right? 1 million subscribers. Woo!